Day one, Mars. On my west side, niggas gon' give it up. On my east side, niggas gon' give it up. On my south side, niggas gon' give it up. Yeah, all my niggas gon' give it up. On my west side, niggas gon' give it up. On my east side, niggas gon' give it up. On my south side, niggas gon' give it up. Yeah, all my niggas gon' give it up. Her eyes when my shit roll. I came with my guys in the duffel hole. The party look live for them. Let's go. I noticed in your eye, that's when he broke. For sure. And you know we got it in on 10. Cause if my shit jam, I got friends. Then I put it to his head. You know the rest. Now I didn't tell him then, but I'm sure so. On my west side, niggas gon' give it up. On my east side, niggas gon'
This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome, folks, to the farm in Palo Alto, California, and the home stadium of the Stanford Cardinal. As we'll see one of the top teams in this conference, the California Golden Bears, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Golden Bears will kick this away to get us going here. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So Stanford's offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. Here we go, Kirk. All the emotion in the stadium. Which side is going to handle that better today?
Chris, we had a chance to visit both these teams. One of the things that we saw, the clock's ticking down all year for this game, this day. Now they get their chance.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Runs through the defender. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They're going to run it. Shreds the tackle. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Douglas. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up 1st down yardage. This Stanford offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Now it's 2nd down here. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down from the 30. Stanford getting set for the 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And here's the handoff. Has a path to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Stanford.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Bringing it out, it's Bailey. Tackle at the 13, not great field position to start the drive. So California's offense comes out for their first possession today. And all eyes, Kirk, at this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
They're going to run it here. And that run goes nowhere against this fired-up defense. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And it's caught. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Makes the grab. It's Russell. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Scanning the field, it's Joslin. The throw complete to the running back underneath. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he'll set up to throw. That's reeled in. It's Bailey. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's the challenging aspect of these RPOs. Kind of that gray area on the read. The quarterback felt he could pull that and try to make a play off to his right. But the defense is all over the quarterback, and they push him backwards.
That sack sets up an important third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Short pass finds the tight end.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Here we go on 4th down. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front. Get a good push. You have to like that call in this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position. So the right call is made, and you pick up the first down.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. And Kirk, it's Stanford in the lead. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Uses a stiff arm to break free. He's in the clear now. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. And the Golden Bears with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Joslin. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Fighting off the defender. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The receiver grabs it. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On the run, it's Davis. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Kirk, all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment in this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in an Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Douglas. With the catch, it's Russell. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. He's got room to run. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Well, those counter plays are tough on a defense. Defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts that the offense comes back with a counter play. If you're not sound with your gap integrity, you can give up a big play.
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Try and muscle for the first down. Looks like Stanford will have the first down. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes a quick grab. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
And his This defense is doing a really good job here. They've given up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Stanford needing this fourth down conversion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, coach, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Cal's offense takes the field now. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Looking to pass. It's Joslin. Pressure is coming.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
It's a wide receiver screen. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Golden Bears will bring their punt team onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. It's a shotgun run call. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
On third down, it's a handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Short connection to the tight end here. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. That completion sets up a third down play. And they pick up the first on the ground. Oh, there's the stiff arm. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Caught in the backfield. It's Davis. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gain the first down yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Looking for the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The shotgun handoff here. As the first down is still going. The tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Gives it to the back. Powering through. He's got the first and still going. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Timeout.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. No press here. The defense backing away. Back to throw. It's Joslin. He's running out of time here. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Men, massive expectations when the axe is on the line, and through 2 quarters, Cal and Stanford have not disappointed. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Cal and Stanford plays out.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Cal's offense back out on the field now. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Snags the quick throw. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down out at the 46.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
And that one's picked off. What a play. He can go. The 10. Touchdown, Cardinal. The defense produces 6 points.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. Quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So California's offense back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. And the Golden Bears will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Dropping back. It's Joslin. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. He'll hand it off. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. It'll be a 34-yard try. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's when they start the drive. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Looking to throw. It's Douglas. Quick completion to the tight end. They stop him with the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get into the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Off the play fake on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this pack. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5.
False start offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 2nd down after that previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Russell. And tackled there by the defense.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
And moves the football to the 27 on a first down.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Fires it to the wideout. The ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. And midfield. Now the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cal. And the defense joins the scoring party now. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He drew a pick six in the last possession. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. That's a solid run, good for first down yardage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Puts into space at the 50. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Now they call a run. Looks like Stanford will have the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Caught behind the line. It's Green. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Scanning the field. It's Douglas. Gets made on the out route. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Defense is coming after him. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets him up first down at the 14.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. On the ground, it's Green. Fights through a tackle. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Cardinal offense lines up first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. On second and goal, they'll give him another chance. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Stanford. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Cal's offense takes the field now. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. Looking to throw. It's Joslin. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The completion makes it second down. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. He wants some time, now lets it go. Pump over the middle. It's Russell. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Golden Bears will have 1st and 10 here. Here's that defense shifting again. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Thompson. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. There's the handoff. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Bears. Extra point try coming now.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. Grinding away on the ground. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. We bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. See what the call is on 1st and 10. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Stanford now operating in the red zone. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
He hands it off from the gun. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Cardinal. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Cal's offense back out on the field now. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Joslin. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running out of time in the pocket.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Pressure is coming. The pass rush gets home. And the Golden Bears will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to pass here on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. Tackle made quickly, but they're knocking on the door. Ball spotted at the 8. They come up and quickly spike it, stopping the clock. So getting nothing on first down makes it second and goal from the 8. Takes off in a bootleg. Hits the running back in the flat. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. To throw, it's Joslin. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cal.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Receiver makes the grab. The offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. No huddle here for the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. What a catch! They stop him, but it's a first down, and that should be ball game. And now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking downfield. It's Douglas. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Stanford. Well, this is a stunner. It's a football team that walked in here with that #1 attack.